Oh, hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Welcome to another episode. As you guys know, my yard is really my storage area for all my small engine equipment that I repair and then later sell. We're in the heart of fall season right now, and we gotta store our equipment for when the winter gets here. As you can see, I have lots of storage sheds or tents that hold my equipment, and I have an over inventory of equipment that I just have to leave outside now. That's going to change today. I'm going to be able to store this stuff that I've been keeping outside because of the lack of space I have for my sheds. That's right. My friends over at COBIZI have sent me a new pop-up tent. This kind is the big kind. It's actually the fancy kind. A lot more less industrial looking than the sheds that I currently have. Now this thing is meant for just a pop-up tent for your backyard, or if you go to the beach, or you have an event that you need to cater to, such as a backyard birthday party, or a wedding, or something of that nature, where it's a very aesthetically pleasing looking or pop-up tent. I did a video on something very similar about a year ago. Now usually you would need probably 2 or more people to put this tent up, but actually if you just took your time and knew how to put it together properly, you could do it by yourself, which is what I'm gonna do today. Now you can use the tent for whatever you want, but for my purposes, I'm using it to store my equipment for the winter, so it stays out of the snow and the rain. In my area, it could get very windy sometimes, so I've actually lost a few of my sheds from the wind blowing it away. I've learned my lesson, and I've used lots of ways to weigh it down so that it doesn't blow away. In the area that I plan to put this in, it's in an area where my house is, and also the fence line, as well as trees. So this area right here where that tractor is the perfect place to put this, because it has the least wind penetration, because it is surrounded by a house and a fence. So it isolates the air that only goes above it, not in this area. So hopefully it won't blow away in the wintertime. First, let's unbox it and put it together. As you can see, it comes out of the box in a nice carrying case. It's pretty heavy. Like I said, you probably need 2 people to do it, but I've done so many of these that there's a way you can do it. Once you open up the case, you have the side panels and the roof. It comes with these vinyl bags that you fill up with sand and then hook onto the corners so that it doesn't blow away. It weighs it down. I don't have any sand, so I've never used them before. It comes with rope to tie down the corners to like anchors. And here's the roof. Now when I say it opens up like an accordion, you pull it apart and it becomes bigger. These are the anchors or spikes that you will put in diagonally into the ground to hold down each corner of the legs. So without having to get a ladder out, you want to put the roof and just drape it over so it's there. Once you do place this completely elevated, you're not going to be able to reach the top, so it's harder for you to put the roof on. So make sure you just drape the roof over the frame first as you expand it. In each corner where there are 6 legs, you simply just pull the legs out. As you can tell, you can extend all four corners of the legs. I'm going to get to the middle one now. Uh-oh. As you can see, it has these yellow stripes where it goes along the entire length of the tent. And it triangles out to the corners so you can tell how the orientation is. You just have to push this here, correspond with that, and snaps into place. Now you know the whole thing is extended. Make these rods straight. And now you can raise the legs. Each leg is very easy. There's a push button right here, and the leg comes right out. And you pop it right into place, and it allows you to lower or heighten the entire tent. There you go. It's all put up. It was really hard to put up if you're just by yourself. If you had another person to help you, much easier. As you saw, I kind of forced it over here, which wasn't meant to be forced, and I broke one of the rods. But like I said, for my purposes, I'm not throwing a dinner party anytime soon. I'm just using this to keep my equipment dry for the winter. Let's see how long it lasts through the harsh East Coast New York winters. But everything is nice and dry in here. It's very pleasant. As you can see, it has the Palladian style windows to give it that really classy look and effect. You can have your birthday parties in here if you're having inclement weather or you just want to be outside. The front panels and the back panels, you can open it up with a zipper door. So that's really cool. I wanted to make sure that I could roll my equipment in from the front and go out the back if I want to. So as you can see from the wind blowing, it's obviously not airtight, you know? If there's a big wind, it will blow in here. It's not like one of those storage sheds. It's not meant to be a storage shed. It's meant to be a temporary pop-up tent to keep you out of the sun. To hold the panels on, you have these Velcro straps that are staggered. You know, one panel will be on top, another panel will be on bottom, so you don't have overlaying Velcro straps. Palladian windows, and like I said, you have the zipper here where you can zip up into a door and then hold the roll up with these elastic bands. And like I said, it is not airtight. You're gonna have air pockets that come in, and the panels are very flimsy and light. But like I said, it's not meant to be a storage shed. You have great ventilation over here. High ceilings too. And those legs, you can extend higher if you wanted it to. Like I said, it does come with these bags where you can fill with sand, and you can Velcro these onto each leg of the COBIZI pop-up tent. Also comes with rope so that you can secure the corners. These are the spikes that you would use to put in diagonally into the ground to hold the legs in. I'm not gonna put these in because in my experience, they just pop right out. I'm gonna use the rope and tie some of these posts down to my equipment so the equipment's weight holds it down from the wind. That's what I'm gonna do. Yep, that ought to hold it down. No problem. Remember, This area is isolated by a tree line with a fence, as well as the house on the other side. So air should be going right above it, not underneath it. But in case, we got it all tied down onto the equipment. So as you can see, I loaded up the COBIZI tent, 10 by 20 in length, with 4 tractors, 2 snow blowers, and my motorcycle. Now I've got plenty of room in my garage. I feel great. It looks a little bit cleaner in my yard, although not that much, but better than nothing, right? We'll see how long that this lasts throughout the winter, you know. Like I said, this is a pop-up tent meant for events, shade, just enjoyable leisure time. I'm actually using it to store my equipment. Hey, whatever you want to do with it, right? Remember to subscribe, like, and share so that you can keep track of what happens with this tent throughout the winter. If you guys are interested in the COBIZI 10 by 20 pop-up tent, I'll leave a link in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed the weekend product review. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
I'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.